Family travel on a budget tips. Looking to travel the world with your family affordably? Or perhaps you want an affordable way to travel around your country. If either sounds like you've come to the right place. Traveling together as a family can be both rewarding and enjoyable. 8 tips for planning affordable family vacations. Tip 1. Create a realistic travel budget. I know. Creating budgets isn't the most fun thing to do. But trust me, setting a budget in advance can help you plan a trip that is attainable for your family and won't put you into debt. To make a realistic vacation budget, make sure you've included money for the following: transportation costs, including airfare, gas, local transportation, etc., accommodations, food and drinks, activities and entertainment, miscellaneous. Tip 2. Choose your destination wisely. There's no avoiding it. Certain areas tend to be more expensive than others. You'll often find the top tourist areas are more expensive, which can be unfortunate if the spot you want to go to is a hot spot for tourists. Tip 3. Plan longer stays. A common misconception for new travelers is that the more time you spend somewhere, the more money you're likely to spend. You'll often find that the longer you stay somewhere, the more potential cost savings there are on accommodations, activities, etc. Tip 4. Don't travel during peak times. When you've got young kids, you might feel restricted to travel during their school holidays, which can include spring break, winter break, a long weekend, or even the summer months. The problem is a lot of travel will cost more during these times because this is when everyone else is traveling too. Tip 5. Find deals for specific attractions. When you have young kids, you can only do so much hiking and sightseeing before they go crazy. Most young kids want to go to amusement parks, water parks, movie theaters, etc., and understandably so. Tip 6. Get off the beaten track. There's something to be said for getting off the beaten track. You're likely to find more authentic experiences, and you'll often find there are more budget-friendly options too. You'll still be close to all the big attractions, but you won't have to pay as much for a place to stay. Tip 7. Take advantage of free activities. Most cities will offer a plethora of free activities that you can enjoy with your family. These could include visiting historic sites, the beach or lake, or even exploring a nature reserve. Tip 8. Travel light. How often have you come home from a vacation only to realize you didn't even use half of what you had packed? Packing for every circumstance can cost you much more money in the long run. How to save money on transportation. As I said, getting to and from your destination will be one of the biggest expenses on your travel budget. So, how can you save money on transportation? Choose a budget airline. If you're flying, consider finding cheap flights with a budget airline like Spirit or Frontier. They offer cheaper fares and usually fewer amenities, but if you want to get from one place to another, this can be a great way to save money. Drive a small car. Consider driving a small car if you're planning a family road trip. Doing this will help reduce the amount of gas you'll need, not to mention the smaller car will be more efficient when it comes to parking fees. Use public transportation. Sure, tourist transportation systems can offer nice amenities, but they can also be pricey. If you're willing to take the bus or train or even walk, then this can be a great way to save money while also getting around. Ride-sharing apps. If public transportation or walking isn't an option, consider ride-sharing apps like Uber or Lyft. While these options are more expensive than the above option, it still beats the cost of having a rental car. Rent bikes. Finally, if you're traveling to a destination where biking is an option, consider renting bikes. Not only will this make traveling to the area more affordable, but you'll get the opportunity to see things you may not have otherwise seen or experienced. How to save money on accommodations. The next considerable expense while you're traveling will be the accommodations. A hotel room, while convenient and full of amenities, can be costly, especially for families. Instead, you could opt for one of these affordable lodging options. Airbnb or rental home. Airbnb is a great way to book homes and apartments that are often much cheaper than hotels. So, not only will you save some money, but you'll also get more space and privacy than you would at a hotel. House sitting. Another option is to look for a house-sitting opportunity. This involves exchanging your services, house sitting, pet sitting, etc., for a free place to stay. It's an excellent option for those willing to put in the effort, as it can save you considerable money. Camping. Finally, if you're not afraid of roughing it, why not consider camping? Campgrounds are often much cheaper than hotels, plus you get to enjoy the great outdoors and make some wonderful memories with your family. How to save money on food. When you're traveling, food is one of those things that can make or break your budget. Eating out 3 times a day and getting desserts and treats while out and about can get costly quickly. Find a hotel with a free breakfast. If you've opted to stay in a hotel, do yourself a favor and find one that at least serves a complimentary continental breakfast. Doing this can also help balance the extra cost of a hotel room if your family wants to stay in one. Get food from the grocery store. Even if you don't have a kitchen in which to prepare food, most grocery stores have a prepared food section filled with salads, sandwiches, and snacks that are much cheaper than eating out. Cook your meals. If you're equipped to, you might also consider cooking your meals. Since this is a family vacation, everyone should get to enjoy themselves, and this might mean dividing up the cooking and cleaning responsibilities so that it doesn't fall solely on your shoulders. Carry a water bottle at all times. Finally, ensure you always have a water bottle on you. While you're out sightseeing and adventuring, people will get thirsty. Low-cost activities to enjoy while traveling. You're traveling to make memories with your family, to see things you've never had the chance to see before. But activities can also add up quickly, especially for larger families. Here are some low-cost activities to enjoy. Free museums. You can find a variety of free museums that offer excellent educational and entertaining activities for the whole family. Research ahead of time to see if there are any free museums near your destination. Go hiking. Hiking is another great way to explore the area and have fun together as a family. It's usually free, depending on where you're heading, and you don't need any special equipment. Visit parks and playgrounds. Another great way to have fun without spending much money is to visit local parks or playgrounds. Most of these are free and allow your kids to run around and get some energy out. Visit national parks. While most national parks usually have an entrance fee, they are generally very affordable, or you can get passes online for a good deal. The nice thing about national parks is they can keep you and your family busy for an entire day. Sightseeing. Every city or town has something unique to offer in terms of sights. So, plan a day or two during your travels to walk around the city and take in the sights. It's a great way to experience a place without spending money. Splash parks. If you're traveling during the summer months and are in a place with warmer weather, consider visiting a local splash park. These are usually free to the public and provide hours of entertainment for your kids. And there you have it. Family travel on a budget made easy. As I said at the beginning of this post, you don't have to spend a small fortune or go into debt to have a nice family vacation filled with laughs and memories. Happy traveling! Visit shop.mommoneymap.com for more information.